Okay, so I can't be there to show you how to use the camera, so I'm going to send you a video so you can watch it a couple times. Here's the back of the camera, and on the top, ooh, it's out of focus. But there are two different dials. On the left-hand side is your dial for your pictures, which you won't see anything if you don't have it on. If you turn the camera on, the lens will automatically pop out. And right now it's showing you what the viewfinder is. On the very top, if you have it on the camera button, you're looking at the camera with me if you've got it in your hands. The red camera is what you probably want to leave it set on. If you go to scene 1, if you look at the back of the camera now, it has different scenes. So like if you're shooting at night or a person, you can actually change by moving this arrow over here. You can change what scene you're going to. So if you're shooting a mountain, or like this one's a fast action. Can't get those in focus very well. But let's say you're shooting at night, so you'd probably want to set it on this one. And then you select the center button right here in the middle of the circle, and it sets it to night scenery. But then you go back to the regular camera, and that just chooses the best option. So like I said, the red on the top, you're going to normally leave it on that, but you might go to scene 1 then, which will automatically switch it back to your night scene. So the other option is on the very top, if you change it to the little movie film, which I don't know if you can see that or not, but it looks like a film, couple like old film used to look. Now if you press this top button, which where you'd normally push to take a picture, it will start recording like a video, including sound because your microphone's over here. But we're going to go back to the one that you're probably going to use the most of, and that's the red camera on the top. So now if I look through here, my beautiful roses, if I look through here on this screen, I see my flowers. Now up here on the top, this little lever that's right by the where you push take a button to picture, if you pull on that, you'll actually zoom in. So now I have a really close up of my flowers. So I can zoom in, which is too close, or I could zoom out. Now if I'm shooting out and I've got a really cool scene with mountains and I want to zoom out pretty quick, this got a really cool feature. This button right here called E-Zoom. If you push it one time, oops. So if I'm looking out away, it's kind of blurry, but if I'm looking over there at my baskets, if I hit that little button on the very top, little small button right here, if I hit it one time, it automatically zooms it the farthest out. If I hit it again, it'll automatically zoom it all the way back to normal. So if you're zooming out to take a mountain shot or something far away, you can just hit that one time, it'll zoom you all the way out, and then hit it again until you get back to your normal shot. Turn off the camera, you just turn it off right here, and everything goes off. The screen is off, the lens goes back in. If I turn it on again, the zoom or the lens pops out, my screen comes on. There's one other feature I want to show you. If you're shooting inside someplace where you can't have flash, while you have it on the normal setting with the red camera, if you come down here to the little option buttons here, there's 4 buttons and one in the middle. If you choose the right hand button, it will bring up all these options, and you can go down to where it says force flash off. Now it won't set until you hit the center button. Then it'll flash and confirm. Now you want to always take that off, especially if you're going to be other places, because it will affect the quality of your picture. So if I go back here, you see it's still on. So I go back up to auto, press the center button again to set it, and now it's set on auto. So one more time, when it's set on the red camera, the automatic setting, if I push the right hand arrow, that brings up the menu. Use the arrows here to scroll down to the force flash off. Hit the center button again, and now my flash is off. So if you're in a church or someplace, you probably don't want to use flash, and so that's when you would use that, especially if you're taking a picture of when Kathy's performing. You want to have the flash off inside a building. And if it turns out kind of orangey, that's okay, because I can fix that in Photoshop. Okay, so again, if you come back in here, I'm going to turn it back on auto. I usually use only those two settings, either auto or flash off. Now if I've taken a picture, Rascal, come here. Okay, so I'm going to take a picture of Rascal. He's so cute. Now if I want to see what picture I just took, right here where there's a picture of a camera, a red camera, that means it's on camera shoot. If there's a green arrow right here, if you slide this down, it will show what picture you just took. And then you can scroll through. If I had other pictures on here, I could go left and right with my buttons here, and it would let me go left and right to see all the different pictures I took. Then I always put it back on camera before I turn my camera off, just in case I turn my camera on to take a picture and it won't take a picture. It's usually because it's stuck on the preview mode, which is that mode right there. So again, it's just this little lever up and down to switch it between camera and preview. And then again, to turn it off, you just turn it off right here. I think that's pretty much it. There's really nothing on the front or inside you need to worry about. The battery is on the bottom, and it just slides open, and you push this little gray lever and it pops out. You pop it back in. So to charge it, that's how you take the battery out. I couldn't find my charger, so I have bought another one. I'm having it sent to the house, so you should get it probably by Friday. And then the memory card is in this bottom compartment also, but you don't really need to worry about that. But it's right there. It's all ready for you to go. And with this memory card, you should be able to take hundreds and hundreds of photos, so you shouldn't have to worry about them not all fitting. But anyway, I think that's about it. And if you have any questions, let me know. Have fun.